almost squirts out of there. He's praying, somebody from my team, please come knock him down.
Corbell motions into the backfield. Now give off to Guerrero. Guerrero picks up a couple.
A little different possession here by Skyview. A lot more running in this possession than the first one. The first possession was, what, 4 plays?
Yes. It was 3 pass plays and a run.
And 2 giant pass plays at that.
2nd and 9.
Anderson, a little fly sweep, cuts it back inside. And only picks up a yard. Looked like he might have more. But a nice job by the Bonneville defense to recover.
Well, this is a pretty good job here of making something out of nothing. Looks like Bonneville defense is all over him in the backfield. Good extra effort, at least get upfield and pick up some positive yardage.
3rd down and 6 now for Skyview. 1:20 to play in the first period. 7-0 Bobcats. And they're at the Bonneville 30. Carver on a little swing to Anderson. Anderson lunges forward. He's going to be short of the first down by about 2 yards. Picked up about 4.
Well, this is kind of in that no man's land we talked about before. Josh Egbert, the kicker for Skyview, 2 field goals in the season and now 22 PATs.
4th and 3, and they're up at the line as we take a look at the S.E. Needham Jewelers middle block sign of the clock. S.E. Needham Jewelers, your diamond engagement ring store, and Skyview on 4th down and about 3. They didn't give him as many yards as we thought. Now Anderson will keep it. Anderson's got the first down and more as he bumps it outside, and he's inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. 13 yards. Oh, pardon me. Pardonnez-moi, only 7.
Speaking French again, you're freaking me out.
The only French I know is fries and toast.
Bread. I like French bread.
Bread, that's a good one too.
Fresh hot pizza.
15 seconds to play in the period. Skyview looking to go up by 2 scores. Hill hauls it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. 19 yards, just like the last one he caught.
That is crazy. His number? 19.
And 2 19-yard touchdown grabs.
Boy, there's nothing the defensive back for Bonneville can do. He's just being outrun to the corner of the end zone. Nice pass, airs it out. On an island by yourself, 6 for the Bobcats.
Now the kick's good, and Skyview leads 14-0 with 7 seconds to play in the first.
Their teeth are chipped or discolored or anything, I would highly recommend Lumineers to any of my friends. And so I talked to some people who had Lumineers, talked to them about the process. It indeed was painless. It was short. You know, it didn't take any great time out of their life. And the results were amazing. I mean, especially for some people that I've seen who had like chipped teeth or a lot of discoloration, totally changed their outlook and their perspective and how they felt about themselves.
14-0 Skyview out to the lead on Bonneville. Skyview doing it with big plays, pass plays, 2 touchdown passes of 19 yards, going to number 19, Jordan Hill, and a big 52-yarder to Gabe Anderson in that first drive. 128 yards on 6 of 6 passing and 2 touchdowns for Carver. That one goes into the end zone. And Bonneville now trailing 14-0, takes over on their own 20.
Well, they get one playoff now before the quarter change and have to switch ends.
Nick Carver looking awfully sharp. The sophomore showing a lot of promise here for the Bobcats.
Well, and the Bobcats do like to raise those sophomore quarterbacks into something special. We saw one of those graduate last year, and Coach Andrew would be just tickled if he had another one of those coming up.
Boy, Hill just about lost that. He had to catch it twice.
Well,
But
still
just
only get
about.
6 points.
That's right, just about. Only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades is what they tell me. 2 men in motion.
Did you see them look at each other?
Yeah. Whoa, wait.
Wait, how come you're running at me?
Whoa. So another penalty for Bonneville backs them up 5. No penalties on Skyview yet. 2 penalties on the Lakers, totaling 10 yards. Nelson in the gun, 4 wide, and 1 in the backfield with him. They give it to Shaw. Shaw picks up a couple, and that'll be the end of the first period. 14-0 Skyview with the early lead.
Sports Academy, your club, your results, your life.
And when it comes right down to it, we've been in business over 50 years. That's one of the reasons why, is because we service our product here. And you don't want to have to try to put your 60-inch TV in the back of your truck and haul it to Salt Lake for service. Anything that's bought here, we'll service it here and take care of it. If you buy it here, of course, we can deliver it, set it up, show you how to operate it. If you choose just to take it home, we'll explain that to you ahead of time. We'll sell you the proper cables. If you have questions, call us back. We want you to get the best picture and sound you can get for the purchase you've made.
14-0 our score here as we get set to start the second period. It's been all Skyview, Lee.
Yes, it has. It seems like they found their stride last week in 68 points on Ogden, and no stopping them this week either.
Nelson looking the out pattern to Toller, and he's wrapped up in a hurry. It'll be 3rd and long.
Well, it seems like a good play starts out there for Bonneville, but great team speed by Skyview to cover that up quickly.
That ends up being about a 1-yard gain. Toller 3 catches, 21 yards. 3rd down and 11 coming up. 3rd down, well, almost 12. Bonneville 1 for 3 on 3rd downs. It was a nice job out there by Keaton Smith for Skyview to make sure that one didn't go any further than it did, because you're right, it looked like that had some yardage written on it. 4 wide again for the Lakers. Nelson looking deep. He threw the zig and the receiver zagged, and it'll be 4th and long.
Well, and he had to get rid of it a lot faster than he wanted to. Skyview running the blitz right up the middle, and nobody picked him up. Didn't see who that was from the linebacker position. Might have been Connor Chambers. I don't know who it was. Somebody fast.
Let's make up a name.
So fast I couldn't see his number.
It was Skyview assistant coach Kevin Anderson.
Oh, he is speedy.
Of course, he's the basketball coach. I asked him before the game, what's basketball looking like? He said, I think we're going to be pretty big. They've got some big players coming. This one just about blocked by one of those players that'll be playing some basketball, Jordan Nilsson. And he's not only tall, his arms go almost to his ankles.
That's right.
And Skyview will start in good field position, just 2 yards shy of midfield. Yeah, he was telling me about it. He's got kids 6'7", 6'8", 6'9".
They're big. I've been watching them around the rec center. They're big. I hope they're as I hope they're not Mark Eaton big.
He nearly started drooling when he was talking about how big they were.
Well, Kevin's got something good going in the Skyview basketball program, and Coach Andrew wants to get something good going here in the football program. It seems like they've got it on a roll right now.
They've had it going in years past. This year, injuries derailed them early. They've got people back healthy, and now a win here technically keeps them alive for one of the 3 playoff spots for Region 5. Carver down the middle, has a man. Brady Martin has to turn all the way around, and it goes incomplete. That's the first incompletion for Skyview quarterbacks.
Well, and he almost picks that ball up anyway, and that's, you know, we see the sophomore coming out in Carver, just doesn't quite have the finesse necessary and gets him turned all the way around.
Well, he didn't overthrow. He just kind of threw it
behind him.
Wrong shoulder for where Brady Martin was going. Threw it behind that back shoulder, and Martin just about made the recovery and the acrobatic catch. 2nd and 10. Carver looking in a little tunnel screen, and it's dropped. Dropped by McKinley. 3rd and 10. So after 6 straight completions, now Carver's thrown 2 incompletions, both of which have been in the hands of his receivers.
Well, this one definitely a catchable ball. It looks like
that looks like we're watching the BYU game last week.
Oh my gosh, that was the most fun game to sit at. I've never had so much fun sitting on cement seats in my life.
6 coming for Bonneville. Carver gets rid of it downfield, and it's out of bounds. 4th down.
You got to call that. He drives him out of bounds before the ball's even there.
Yep, late flag.
I believe that's quarterback who's playing cornerback.
Boston Nelson.
Yep. He got burned on that last touchdown as well by Hill.
Nelson, a good size DB at 6'2". And look right here, gives him a good hard shove, and
it's not going to be
out of
PI.
bounds.
It's going to be a personal foul hit after the play.
Yeah, out of bounds. He was almost 2 yards out of bounds when he gave him the hard shove. Sometimes you're not sure where you are on the field, but it doesn't matter. 3rd penalty on Bonneville tonight. And this one 15 yards and gives Skyview the 1st down.
That penalty is a killer. And you got him at 3rd and 10, and the pass it's probably not going to be completed anyway, and you hit him out of bounds.
He'd put good pressure on Carver, and he was throwing that one on the run and just getting rid of it. So the Bobcats with new life at the 37 of Bonneville. They give it off to Anderson on that end around, and Anderson picks up about 7. Anderson now 6 carries, 17 yards, 2 catches for 56 yards. They're getting him involved. They said they would. Hey, we're going to move him around. We're going to put him in a lot of different spots. Too good of an athlete to limit him.
Well, he's rushed for almost, well, he has now, but at the start of this game, he was 697 yards at 7.26 yards per carry and 7 touchdowns.
Carver gets rid of it just as he's hit. Martin pulls it in. Touchdown, Skyview, 37 yards, a flag in the backfield. Let's see what the call is.
Ooh.
And it's roughing the passer, so the touchdown stands. Martin had to turn around for that one, and this time he hauls it in.
Take a look at this catch. Man in his face. Nelson once again on the defense. Turns it over and lands on his back, football in his belly. You know, if you're the rest of this region, you've got to be saying to yourself, holy crap, we thought Skyview was down and out. And here they come roaring back in the last 2 games.
9:51 to play in the first half. Skyview looking to go up 21-0 on Bonneville.
There's still 9:50 in the first half.
Yes, yes, you are correct, sir. PAT looks good, and it is 21-0 Skyview.